Okay, but also what I just saw that just came across the wire is Jimmy Butler is going to have a meeting with Tom Thibodeau, you know, sometime this week, or by the time this comes out on YouTube, they will probably already have had this meeting to discuss the future of the team and to discuss the future of Jimmy Butler if he wants to be on the team. We have talked before in kind of passing about the Lakers potentially trying to acquire Jimmy Butler instead of maybe waiting around for Kawhi. So if Jimmy goes to Tibbs and says, I'm not sure I want to be here anymore, I want to go to LA, trade me to LA. If you're Tibbs, number one, do you accommodate him with that? And number two, who from the Lakers, if you're LeBron and you have your guys, you're playing NBA 2K with your guys, learning the plays, trying to learn people's tendencies, who, if you're LeBron and Magic comes to you and says, hey, we want to pull the trigger on this Jimmy Butler trade, who do you want to give up? Ingram. If you're LeBron, who do you give up?
Ingram.
But you got to learn how to give up more than Ingram from Jimmy Butler.
Ingram, and I'll give you Hart.
Ingram, Hart, and probably a pick. Well, how about you?
Yeah,
do you make that deal? Do you wait it out and let Jimmy make his own decisions?
If you play it out, and if it's what your scenario says, you definitely make the deal. As long, to me, it doesn't involve Kuzma. I think Kuzma's an X factor for the Lakers.
I'm the same one.
I'm okay with Ingram. I think Ingram's probably got the most value. I have no clue what to think of Lonzo Ball. I think there's a lot of kookiness that's going on. You're hearing it from the schmo. I just want to say this.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with this JBL and this girlfriend stuff or ex-girlfriend. There's a lot that's got to be weighing on this guy.
They broke up? Lonzo and his girl broke up? They have a kid together. I hope they did.
I ain't TMZ. I ain't talking TMZ. Okay. I just know there's some speculation over the interwebs.
The knees,
and he's skinny. I've interviewed Lonzo Ball back when he was playing against Arizona when they lost to them in the Pac-12 championship. Bear down, baby. Schmo went there. I watched Lonzo and I just looked at him and I just want to size him up because I work out with these athletes sometimes. It looked like his leg strength wasn't there. His knees could be an issue.
Well, and that's exactly why his knees have been an issue, because of his leg strength. So as someone who is also trains and is an athlete, what do you recommend that Lonzo do kind of with that? And also, the other part of the issue, well, the other part of the thing that encompasses like Lonzo and potentially either not trading him away or trading him away, because even if Minnesota said we want Lonzo for Jimmy, would you do that? That's a real question. If Minnesota said we want Lonzo Ball and throw in whoever else you want, give us Jimmy Butler. I mean, and we'll give you Jimmy Butler. Would you do it? Because Minnesota doesn't have a future point guard. I mean, Derrick Rose is still 27, 28, but obviously
he's turning 30.
He's turning 30. Wow, I thought he was still.
All right, let me just taste two things. You asked me about strengthening. Yeah, he needs to strengthen his quads. Okay. When the Schmoes had his knee injuries, I've done like half Ironmans and stuff, the triathlon stuff. More endurance stuff, obviously, but basketball's endurance going up and down the court. He needs to strengthen his quads, to strengthen the muscles around his knees. He definitely needs to do that. I've noticed that. When you're running, you're getting your hamstrings, all right? He needs to strengthen his quads. No doubt about it. We can talk more later about specifics, but he needs to strengthen his quads. Very simple. Functional movement, stability, everything. It's FMS. All right. So, anyways, regarding Lonzo for Jimmy, the Lakers Showtime, it's a business. No. It's about tickets. It's also about winning. I don't know if Jimmy Butler, he is a star, is the guy that would move the needle for them to beat Golden State.
I've said that
I don't know if he's the guy to move the needle for Golden State. Therefore, it may not be worth a Lonzo Ball with the value, the position, what he could be potential-wise. But it's certainly worth an Ingram. It's certainly worth a pick. And it is worth Hart. I actually agree with you on that. It makes logical sense. I could sit here and say, oh, dude, this player, this player, this player. In order for Minnesota and Tibbs to do it, I think Hart is a Tibbs guy. By the way, can we call them the Timber Bulls?
Yeah, really. Come on.
Taj Gibson now, too.
Yo, Tibbs would have Hart playing 40 minutes a night. He'd be the new Dame.
He really would.
He would. Hart be playing 40 minutes a night.
He would probably put up numbers, though. He would put up a lot of numbers.
Hart and Ingram for Butler is a very fair trade.
Hart would be better than Wiggins.
Throw in Schmo Wagner, too, maybe. Give him some playing time. He ain't going to get playing time with Kuzma.
Okay. Actually, this is the other thing. I've been playing a lot with the Lakers on NBA 2K19. Ronnie 2K, fix that goddamn game.
Fix that game, dog.
Stop selling us a product that is not complete yet, Ronnie 2K.
Is, met and taken a photo with Ronnie 2K.
Okay. These are my own personal opinions, not opinions of the Shmo. Ronnie 2K, fix that goddamn game.
Ronnie.
Stop selling us a subpar product.
Shout out Nick Tooker. Hey, Took Daddy. Tell Ronnie 2K to fix the glitch.
Ronnie.
Thanks.
I thoroughly appreciate the fact that everybody can play defense, but everybody on the court should not be Kawhi Leonard mixed with Gary Payton mixed with Mutombo. No, that should not happen. Fix that damn game, man. Fix that game, dog. I love 2K. I be in my GM mode to 2030. Fix that game, dog.
Okay, but can we at least say that every game that we played, the first day that we played that game, doesn't count because of how screwed up that game is?
What?
Like literally the layups, the defense, all of it. Like we were playing a game, I literally hit 2 layups in the whole game on 2K. How do you hit 2 layups in a game on 2K? You know how easy it is usually to just grab to the rim, hit the button, and they lay the ball up. I hit 2 layups in an entire game. So, but I mean, look, rounding that out, I think that with the whole Jimmy situation, I agree with you, Shmo. I don't think that it's enough to move the needle. I also think that Lonzo Ball is a superstar right now. Not in play at all yet, but in stature. He is a well-known celebrity basketball player. It is showtime. It is about money. Show. He is from Chino Hills. He's from the LA area. People in LA and around the world know and love Lonzo Ball. Whether you like his father or his brothers or the antics or everything that goes with it that has nothing to do with it. Lonzo Ball is a bona fide superstar. I don't necessarily know if Jimmy Butler is a bona fide superstar. I don't know if he's ever been a superstar. He's never even been the kind of guy that I want to take the last shot for my team.
He's a star, but not a superstar.
Exactly.
Okay.
But also with LeBron, that might be what you need. But also with LeBron, I really want to give LeBron 2 years to deal with these young guys. But look, I want to give LeBron a full season this season, and then if you go get Kawhi or whoever, fine. But give the young guy
Kawhi's going to the Clippers, not the Lakers. Kawhi's not going to join him. He will come to Los Angeles as a Clipper, and that's the only reason why the Clippers retained Doc Rivers.
Because of Kawhi?
Yes, because that's their best chance of getting Kawhi is by having Doc Rivers as their head coach.
I actually personally don't think Kawhi's going to leave Toronto.
Very possible, but I'm telling you, if he comes to Los Angeles, it will be as a Clipper, not as a
They actually would be a fairly decent team. They just need to get another front court player and probably a point guard.
Oh, no, they would have the best defense in the league.
No, I mean, yeah. And also...
Bev, Avery Bradley, Kawhi Leonard, who's scoring?
Yeah, him, Kawhi Leonard, and then you still got Tobias. Tobias is a decent defender. Obviously, Marcin Gortat, terrible. But I mean, hey, look,
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, he's wrong. He's like,
and they got the 12
I watched him play.
Pick, right?
He's really raw, but this guy's got
really
great capabilities.
And he's just
got the size too.
He's 6'5".
He can defend Lonzo. 6'5", 6'6". And you know what? He's bulkier than Lonzo. He's stronger than Lonzo.
That's the reason why I wouldn't trade Lonzo, because when I look at the Warriors, the way to beat the Warriors, you're not gonna outscore them. Like
I like Lonzo's potential down the road to guard Steph Curry.
Exactly. Like
position.
Don't let Twitter hear that.
No. Listen. Even like last year, Steph didn't have 30 points on Lonzo. Steph struggles when you have length because again, he's a shooter. He's like
6'3" too.
Yeah, he's like 6'3". He's a shooter. So like when you're, which is why I don't believe in building teams around people 6'4", because when you're under 6'4", it's just sometimes you can't do certain things to affect the game.
Don't tell that to Isaiah Thomas, IT baby.
Look, listen. In the past
Allen Iverson
40 years, there have only been 2 players to win to that you built a team around that won a ring that were under 6'4". Isaiah Thomas, Steph Curry. 2.
Which Isaiah Thomas? The first Pistons?
The first one. The first one. So, again...
Chicago guy too, by the way.
Yeah, West Side. So, again, Steph being 6'3", Lonzo being 6'6". The one thing that Lonzo was even last year was a very good defender. I don't think people realize how good he... Especially with team defense. I think team defense, he's a decent team defender. So, the reason why I would trade Ingram is because like if I can plug in Jimmy to that system, then I know we can switch everything. The Lakers can already switch everything. Perfectly fine.
Well, the whole problem with them with Ingram there is that you can't put Ingram as shooting guard. You have to put him at power forward or small forward.
Exactly.
So if Jimmy comes, then that basically naturally aligns with the position the way that it's built. You put Jimmy as shooting guard, Lonzo, Jimmy, LeBron, and whoever else.
You want to put Kuzma at the 4 and you want to go whatever. Or even if you want to run small and you want to put LeBron at the center, Kuzma, you want to run out, you still going to have KCP, you going to have Lonzo, and you going to have Jimmy. We switching everything and we're fine.
I'm very curious on what LeBron's impact's going to be on a guy like Ingram. I think he's always had to live up to this pedestal of being the next Kevin Durant that everyone wants to compare him to. you know, he's had to be the pressure of like, cause he's a lot more Lamar
than he is Kevin Durant.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
No. I say I don't see his ceiling being there, but I'm saying if we talk about Lamar, if we talk about who he's more, Lamar Odom or Kevin Durant, he's more Lamar Odom. So I don't think he's as good as Lamar Odom is, though. I don't think he even has the potential
to be determined. What I'm trying to say is, I want to see how his development progresses under LeBron. If he can't become a better player this year, playing next to LeBron James,
he might have to be trying to go.
You got to get him before the trade deadline. You know?
Yeah.
See, just my thing when you trying to acquire a star is, I don't think you ever want to get into a situation like what the Knicks did with Melo. They could have just waited to sign Melo a year later, but then you trade all your pieces to get one guy in, and then you need those pieces to play around him. But the thing about the Lakers is they have a luxury of having personally, I think the Lakers are one of the deepest teams in the league. They had a luxury of having, again, so many young guys and so many pieces where if I can get two guys and just ship them out and give them a pick, I might make that trade for Jimmy.
Yes, but as always, it's been King Watch. Thanks to everybody that's listened to us today on Dash Radio. Shout out to you if you have been listening or watching on Hoops and Brews. Make sure you go subscribe to MLG Highlights Hoops and Brews as well. It's your boy TPJ. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Real TPJ. Schmo, go ahead, get your plug in.
Yeah, find me at the Schmo 312, the Chicago area code Schmo, SCHMO, the Schmo 312. Follow me on the gram or Twitter or Facebook even. But I like being on the gram.
Exactly.
Follow me on everything at Pavy World, Pavy World, all one word. Pavers Volume 1, actually out right now on whatever streaming service you want to find it on. So go get that. King Watch.
Yeah, and as always, how do we end this show?
LeBron!